Okay, so I've been watching all these videos about just updates on how YouTube has really changed someone's life, whether it be personally, professionally, and how it just has really impacted them. So I'm like, you know what? I want to do a video on that too. Now, at this time, I don't have 8,000 subscribers, but I have, I think, 672 subscribers. And that's huge for me, guys, because I've been posting on YouTube, honestly, for years, for like 6 years, but not like intentionally. I'm gonna put my phone down here, rested against my teacup. I haven't been posting on here purposely or intentionally for 6 years. And what I've taken is I've repurposed videos that I've done from like my Facebook group, from Facebook Lives, and then have put them here. But now all of those are gone. You can't see those anymore. And I really got serious about YouTube. I'm gonna guess it was maybe 4 months ago. So here we are now, 4 months later, 672 subscribers, and how I'm really loving it. I'm really loving it because of the freedom and flexibility that it gives me, because I'm not doing like full-blown like editing, B-roll, switching screen, like YouTube videos. I'm just doing face to camera like this with no makeup or minimal makeup, and all over the place, in the car, out here on my back porch, on a walk, in the office, wherever it is. But you know, okay, so let me back up. If you're new to me, I'm Nikki. I'm a life and relationship coach for women. I have been coaching women for 7 years, and I had a baby 2.5 years ago. I'm 40 years old, and life is just very different from when I first started, you know, my coaching business and how I used to work. You know, things change big time, personally and professionally, when you have children. I mean, everything's unpredictable. And I feel like just so much more challenging and requires a lot more energy. My energy is so minimal these days. I just get tired pretty quickly. And I think I'm just kind of, I mean, definitely tired, but I just feel like I crave just balance with my time and how I use technology. So anyway, how YouTube has made a difference for me personally and professionally. Well, one, I love how I get to show up as myself on video. I love video. I've always loved video. Not that I think I look great on video, but I just find it to be very easy. Writing isn't a huge strength of mine. Speaking articulately, it's not, as you can tell right there, not a huge strength either, but I prefer doing video and just like speaking, because it just comes more naturally and authentically to me, and with, you know, not as much resistance. So let me talk a little bit about like my coaching business, and then I'll get into a little bit more personal if you're interested. And this video really is for, you know, coaches who are looking for a change in how they build community, and how they, you know, attract their ideal clients, and how to coach and do like the back end stuff, like the business stuff, how to have that be more enjoyable and pleasurable, without feeling burned out or resenting your business, you know, because here's the truth. Like, if you're anything like me and you're really in the coaching world and industry because you truly, genuinely want to make an impact in someone's life, you don't want to do the marketing stuff. You don't want to do the back end business stuff. I mean, I certainly don't. I hate it. And I've been able to do it. Like, I did it for a long time through Facebook groups and like Instagram, but how YouTube has impacted me on a professional standpoint and with coaching is that I don't feel the need to be doing, let me put this back down again, all this other social media stuff, like, you know, Facebook or Instagram. I just feel like, so much resistance, especially with Instagram, because it's just so like one night stand like. You know, it's like everything is fast, doesn't last long, it's quick, and I just think it's very distracting. I think how most people use it is not in a healthy way, and I've just seen how it kind of like has given me anxiety or like this FOMO. And I'm like, oh, what can I do to like not like hate putting myself out there and speaking to my audience and my community, right? And YouTube has been it, especially since becoming a mom 2.5 years ago, and hopefully, you know, getting pregnant again. We're actively trying to do that now. I'll be 41 in a couple months, so we're later in life having, you know, children. But you know, if you're a life coach or you are a mentor or you are in, you know, like the service industry, right? You're in the business of helping people become the better version of themselves. That's what I like to call it. I think YouTube could be life-changing. Not to sound cliche, but I think it could be, I think better said than life-changing is life-giving, and can help you just enjoy your life more on a day-to-day. I mean, just think about it. If you're already on these other platforms like Instagram or Facebook, and you know it's not good for you and you resist it and you're not your best self, YouTube is great because you can film a video whenever you want, when you're feeling inspired, when you're in the moment. And you can do like really speak, like think as you're speaking, and really, you know, land. Your message can really land for somebody because you're like your real self. You know, you're not trying to put this big message and point into a Instagram post or a picture, right? On Instagram. I can't speak much about TikTok because I've never been on it. And yeah, I mean, I just think YouTube is great for introverts also. Like, I'm a huge introvert. I don't really have a problem with it, but it is nice that, you know, a lot of my family and friends aren't on YouTube watching my videos. Like, they can care less. But a lot of your friends and family are on these other platforms like Instagram and Facebook. So you can have a bit more privacy and really like courage to show up as your true self when you're on YouTube, because no one's really going to watch your videos that know you. They're not. So there's a freedom and liberation and a sense of safety in knowing that, right? Personally, I just love YouTube as a place to just speak my mind, my thoughts, my philosophy, and I just love how long form it is and how easy it can be if you choose for it to be. And I think it's just a great way for people to get to know you and trust you, right? Over time, if you show up consistently and, you know, do what you say you're going to do, right? On this platform. And I also love it because my clients that I have, I love directing them to a video or a lesson or an idea on here after a coaching session, and it's just a way for them to stay plugged into me, just beyond our work together or a session, and just to send them videos as reminders while they're doing their inner work and their exercises and what they need to do in between sessions. So it's just a great tool. It's a great resource. And it's fun. Dare I say fun? Even though my arm's hurting right now. But, you know, it's fun. It's a good platform. And yeah, so I know I was kind of rambling all over the place. That's another thing you can do here. You can ramble. Just a couple of tips with YouTube, if it's something that you think you might go to, if you're like in the coaching or mentoring industry. I would say try not to compare yourself to other coaches and mentors on here. Don't feel pressured to do up your hair and your makeup unless you really want to, unless you really like doing that. As you can tell, I'm not I'm very simple, classic, minimalist type kind of appearance gal in just my life in general. So I like simple, easy, plain. It makes my life a lot better. And yeah, just try not to get caught up in comparison. Watch other videos for inspiration, but at the end of the day, this is YouTube. So it's important to really be you and not filter yourself or try to show up in a way that you think you need to show up, or to like have other people's approval. Then you're just going to be watered down, and I don't know, the true essence of you isn't going to be there, and it's going to be hard for people to really get to know you, like you, and trust you. So that's just my 2 cents. Yeah, so I hope this was helpful. If it was, please like this video, subscribe. Most of my content, please know that it is content on self-worth, self-confidence, life and relationship coaching things. It's about boundaries, routines, habits, healing from your past, doing, like, creating healthy habits, sustainable habits, and, like, moving through fear, getting out of your comfort zone. That's what a lot of this channel and the video and topics are going to be about, and really what my work is about. So not many more videos like this one, but I would love to have you here nonetheless if this resonates with you, this message. And I don't know, if you find that you're like, oh, I kind of like this girl, subscribe and let's hang out in here. All right, thank you for watching, my love. And if you've been thinking about hopping on YouTube for a while and transitioning over here, in place of these other social platforms that really are just way distracting and sucking your time and energy, it's a great place to be. Great place to be. Because you don't need to be posting stuff all the time, and you can show up as your true self and as you, and really just speak to the camera and share the message you want to share. Way better than this quick one night stand. I don't know why I'm saying that, but that's what it feels like. Just very quick, fast, surface level stuff, like on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook, and also those because your friends and family are on there. Maybe you're not ready for them to see your authentic self quite yet, right? Okay, thanks for watching, and yeah, maybe I'll see you in my next video. Bye.